Hey everybody, I'm Reverend Darrell Gibbs. Welcome to the Country Gospel Bluegrass Showcase. We have got an amazing show for you today, and I hope you tune in. Won't you like us and share and hit the little subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And thank you for Channel 18 Valley TV for being there for us, and all of our new sponsors. If you would like to sponsor the show, be sure and get in contact with Brandon Bearden on Facebook, and he will get you hooked up. I'd like to see you on the show. We'll see you next time.
These days ain't like it used to be. It's all so plain to me. We need a revival, no doubt. Oh yeah, and we'd all pray through and testify of just how the Lord came by. Hey, hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's all sing and shout. Pray till the latter rain falls down, down, down. Clap our hands and sing along to those old convenient songs. Hey, hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Well, it wasn't all that long ago. Conviction fell and gripped our soul. We could feel the power all around. And the saints of old, they would shout that looking back, it makes me smile. Hey, hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's all sing and shout. Pray till the latter rain falls down, down, down. Clap our hands and sing along to those old convenient songs. Hey, hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, Joshua. We'll clap our hands and sing along to those old convenient songs. Hey, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And now the Chuck Wagon Gang.
Uni Mills is here again, singing the songs for growing men, full of pep as we can be. And this the reason, did you see? We eat the bread that mother bakes, biscuits, pastry pies, and cakes. This the flour that makes it best from the east to the west. It's ahead of the rest, so stand and eat test. It's Bewley's best and anchor feed.
Oh, thank you, friends and neighbors. Be sure and come by and pick up your Bewley Mills flour today from the Chuck Wagon Gang and our newest CD. Go to chuckwagongang.net and get all our music. God bless you.
Hey Chuck Wagon Gang, how y'all doing?
Good.
Great.
I love you guys so much. I
We
love
love
your
you
old
more.
school sound with this new music, and I just love it. It matches you guys perfectly. I'm a huge fan. You'll just have to excuse me. How in the world did y'all get into the Chuck Wagon Gang? Can you tell me a little? Is that a big story? I know that's
Where
a
the
big
name
story.
comes from?
Yeah, well, I know where the
No,
name
how
come
we
from,
get
but
here.
how you guys picked it up and started
it's,
doing it
She
again.
was born into it.
It's an 85-year-old legacy, and I was born into it. My grandmother, original alto, going back to the 1930s. That original
my
group
goodness.
was her dad, her sister, her brother. They were the original four, and after all these years, I'm the one right now carrying the torch.
Amen. And you know what? It's great to see young folks carrying the torch like that, because Southern gospel music for many years was people were wondering who were going to wear those shoes, sort of.
Glad you think we're young.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to
Well,
tell
have you seen some of these guys around here?
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
But we, if there's anybody, I mean, we're flaming young folks. We're going to keep that torch burning bright. Real flamers.
Well, I love what you guys are doing, and it's just got a real special sound, and the listening audience loves it. And so how can people get a hold of you guys and find out, booking and CDs and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I guess just the usual way. There's all kinds of things going on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you can go on there and follow us, like our page. We try to keep it up to date, but also our website, chuckwagongang.net, and information for booking and schedule and store and all that's on there.
Wow. I just, so who got the idea of doing the old school? You were just picking up, like you said, the torch and because like I said, I thought it was amazing when I started listening to the CD that they had some old stuff on there, but yet you seem to have made it your own. But old sounding, not old music, but just old. It had that.
Well, we don't sing old songs because they're old. We sing them because they're good.
Hey,
we want to keep the legacy going that started this group. And there's a certain sound that is associated only with the Chuck Wagon Gang. We don't fit into Southern gospel. We don't fit into bluegrass. We don't fit into country gospel. We fit into all of them at one point or another. Mm-hmm. But there's only one Chuck Wagon Gang.
That's
and when people come to hear us sing, they know what to expect. And we don't want to vary from that. We want to give them exactly what they come for.
And you do. I am. Like I said, I'm such a fan of you guys. And up in Kentucky, you guys blowed it away, and you did tonight, too.
Thank you.
And y'all's taking bookings?
All the time.
All the time.
Jubilee Talent Agency.
Jubilee Talent, Penny Shelnut. Of course, there's a link on our website, but Penny does our booking, and she sang with the group a few years back, so she knows where we fit.
She's family.
That's perfect. Well, thank you so much for being with the Country Gospel Bluegrass Showcase. And like I said, I enjoy you, and I know the listening audience and watching audience is going to fall in love with you just like I did.
Good. Thank you so much.
Y'all be blessed.
Amen.
Thank
Be blessed.
you.
Be blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll just stay in 1935, and Troy did a fantastic job of setting this up. He talked about the old radio shows. That's how this group got started on WBAP out of Fort Worth, Texas. Bewley Mills Flour Company sponsored the Chuck Wagon Gang on the radio, and their show sounded just a little bit like this. Bewley Mills is here again, sing the songs for growing men, full of pep as we can be, and this the reason is you see we eat the bread that mother bakes, biscuits, pastry, pies, and cakes. This is why that makes it best from the east to the west. It's ahead of the rest of the stand any test. It's Bewley's best and anchor feed. Sorrows surround us while treading life's road. Troubles confound us, make heavy our load. Fetters that bound us no longer will go. After the sunrise, how happy we'll be. After the sunrise, happy we'll be.
We know after the sunrise,
Jesus will see in heaven, all will be glory, singing the story. After the sunrise, how happy we'll be. Angels are waiting to carry the news. Why stand debating? Why longer be fears? Seesaw your hating, be changing your views. After the sunrise, how happy we'll be.
After the sunrise,
Happy we'll be.
we know after the sunrise,
Jesus will see in heaven, all will be glory, singing the story. After the sunrise, how happy we'll be.
after the sunrise,
Happy we'll be.
we know after the sunrise,
Jesus will see in heaven, all will be glory, singing the story. After the sunrise, how happy we'll be.
Hey everybody, this is Reverend Darrell Gibbs. When you get here to the Quartet Convention, Pigeon Forge, for the next 10 years, be sure and come to this place right here. It's where you check in at. You need to be sure and order your tickets for next year and for the next 10 years if you want to. That's breaking news, by the way. Nobody knew about the 10 years until today they announced it. Oh, wow. We got a great convention here. We're going to have a good time. Be sure and check out Country Gospel Bluegrass Showcase right here on Channel 18 Valley and YouTube and Facebook and social media everywhere. And hey, we're looking for new sponsors. So just like this booth right here that's going to take your money to get that ticket, you need to sponsor the ones you love. We'll see you here. Hey everybody, I'm here with Miss Melissa Evans.
Hi, Darrell. How are you?
I'm really good.
Good. It's good to be here.
I love playing your music.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you know what I heard? I heard you've got a new project coming out.
I do. I have a brand new project coming out. It should be out in about 2 weeks. And can I tell you one of the stories about one of the songs that I wrote?
Absolutely. Please do.
Okay, so my mom and I were cleaning out some boxes from her bedroom closet that one of her bedrooms that hadn't been looked at in a while. And so what I'm trying to say is many years this box had been in the bottom of my mom's closet. So she said, just throw that out. There's nothing good in that. And I said, Mom, we need to go through it. You never know what's in there.
Oh.
And so my grandmother, my mom's mom, was a country and gospel music songwriter.
Oh,
And
wow,
we
okay.
found one of my grandmother's old songs. And so I took the song and I reworked it. And I made it about her instead of the subject matter that she had made it about. And yeah, and wrote a brand new bridge for it and a couple new verses. And so it's called Grandma's Prayer, and it's on my new project.
So there's your new video, right?
Yeah, I'm so excited about it.
Oh my
Yeah, let's do
goodness,
it.
That would be a great video.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Yeah.
How does that feel? How does that make you feel to know that you come from, a generation? I say a great singer. I really mean it.
Thank
From
you.
great singers. I mean,
Well,
she had to be a singer to write songs, I
she
guess.
was a singer. She was a singer, and she was a prayer warrior before she was
Aw.
anything. Though my mom
Wow.
said that people would come for miles for my grandmother to pray for them,
Mm.
and she spent many, many years on her knees. And Mom said she saw her pray, and I saw her pray too, just not to that extent. Her knees were kind of worn out by the time I
Yeah.
came along, but she would spend hours on her knees and on her face praying for
Aw.
people.
That's sweet.
So she was precious.
That's powerful. That's
Yes,
a
it
powerful
is.
message. It
It
really
is.
is.
So I come from that. That's
So when you get this video, not the video. We're not going to talk about the video. We're going to talk about the CD. When you
Yes.
get this CD out, how can people get a hold of it?
Well, they can get it from melissaevansmusic.com,
Okay.
or they can get it from Melissa L. Evans Music. That's my Facebook page. Or they can just contact me, Melissa Evans. I'm Jonesboro, Tennessee, and my phone number, 423-677-1461.
There you go. So are you booking some things and going to some churches and
Oh
doing
yeah,
some stuff?
it's been such a blessing. The last probably 2 months has been nonstop. I have been somewhere
That
in
sounds
some state, in
great.
some city every single weekend, and sometimes 2 or 3. So it's been great. The Lord's blessing us for sure.
Wow, that's so good. I really enjoyed talking to your husband yesterday for a few
Yes.
minutes. And all right, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to do a video of you singing.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
Thursday,
on
Thursday morning
Thursday.
in the showcase. I'm here at NQC. I'll be singing in the showcase Thursday morning.
I'm excited about that.
I am too.
All right, thanks so much.
Hey, bye.
How I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus.
everybody. I'm here with Jim Sheldon. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic, sir. Glad to see you.
Hey, I want you to talk to me about this cowboy church stuff. What do you think about that?
I love it. Ever since I stepped out and done country gospel full time, it's something I had not experienced before. I've been in conventional churches and stuff, and yet everything's kind of the same as far as reading the Bible and saying it, but the spirit is different.
It's a little different, isn't it?
And it's people you know wanted to be there. You know, these guys had gotten up for the crack of dawn and fed all their cattle and all their chores, and they still got mud on
Most of them are real cowboys
still got
and cowgirls.
Still got someone on their boots and who walk in, they don't care.
Yeah.
But their Bible's worn and they're ready to sing, and they're the most appreciative people for sure.
They are. I've really enjoyed learning more about them the last few years and be able to visit several of them. And I know that you visit some. How can people get a hold of your music?
My website is jimsheldonmusic.com, or you go to bevmccannonfriends.com. She's my manager. You can go there and see her and other artists. I have a quartet called the Music City Quartet that from a show I did called the Music City Show that I can bring. I'm trying to get it towards kind of like a double act thing. We do a quartet, kind of a Statler, Oak Ridge Boys type sound. I sing bass with it, and then I get to do my country stuff and country gospel stuff that I do. But I love the fact they're so open. I'm going to be doing one next Tuesday in North Carolina. And every time I've gone, even when you're new, it's like you've been there forever. They just love you like your family.
Yeah. You know, Southern gospel music realm has really changed with country gospel and now bluegrass gospel and even soul gospel. They're all coming together. These DJs are having to start playing, and so I'm really tickled about the cowboy because you can touch people that a guy that's wearing a suit can't.
Yes.
He can touch people that you can't.
Yes, sir.
But I just love what you guys are doing, and I'm just so impressed with the cowboy churches. I know you do several different other things or whatever. Have you been booking some things?
This year we're getting out a little bit more, and we've got we've done a few fairs. Bev and I just did a car show. It's National Street Rod Nationals out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we did their Sunday service, and it was fun. So by doing what I'm doing, I'm getting out and doing a variety of ways where you reach people who aren't expecting a church service.
Right, that's right. That's
and
exactly
so
right.
because of the styling and the music I do, it's kind of like it's like a musician. A musician makes you look over here while what's really happening is happening. And so that's what I love about it. They're hungry for it. They wanted to be there. When people are wanting to be there and you want to be there and they see your realness, then God can do whatever he needs to do.
Well, I know a lot of folks that are doing, like John Snyder and Cody McCarver and a bunch of these guys that are doing these churches, and they tell me these things, and they're telling me that people are getting saved.
They are, and it's open because they're doing it. It's open doors for us to go in. A few years ago, I was traveling and went to a Cracker Barrel. There was two buses sitting out there, and one out being the Randy Travis band bus, country band, and asked where he was. He and acoustical players were at a church that morning playing at a church local by. Wow. So, it's just, my thing is, the country folks, God and country has always been a part of their lives.
Sure.
You know, and most, when I grew up, everybody, we've kind of moved away from that, but it seems like as people are concerned with what's going on in the world, they're hungry for things, and when it's delivered in a way that's real, transparent. Amen. You're not trying to show how well you can sing or what you know. You're sharing what God did through your life, being transparent, and that breaks through things that need to be broken.
That's right. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you visiting our show today, and can't wait to see you on stage.
Well, I appreciate it. God bless you, sir. I'll do this anytime. Thank you for asking me.
All right.
To that little white church on the top of the hill, nestled in the pines and the whippoorwills, My mind's drifting back again and again. Oh, such singing like you never heard. Preacher bearing down on that holy word. Oh, this is church like we knew back then. Sweet memories of how it used to be. Mom and Dad and me, the whole family, hand in hand when the saints went marching in. This is church like we knew back then. Sunday morning comes, that's where we're found. The church gets out, we keep hanging around, waiting for the evening service to begin. Then we get together and sing once more, see another soul running to the Lord. Oh, this is church like we knew back then. Sweet memories of how it used to be. Mom and Dad and me, the whole family, hand in hand when the saints went marching in. This is church like we knew back then. Older folks that left time don't stand still. Someday we'll gather on another hill, even though we can't go back to where we've been. When we see our Lord, we will praise His name. Everything will change, but it's all the same. Oh, this is church like we knew back then. Sweet memories of how it used to be. Mom and Dad and me, the whole family, hand in hand when the saints went marching in. This is church like we knew back then. Sweet memories of how it used to be. Mom and Dad and me, the whole family, hand in hand when the saints went marching in. This is church like we knew back then. This is church like we knew. This is church like we knew back then.
Thank you, Lord. There's a covenant sweet, it was written for me. It's a promise that I could be from all my sin and my shame, even heartache and pain. It was signed and confirmed on the hill. So I rest my case at the cross. For now I have someone to champion my cause. I've been justified, satisfied. Oh, I have is won through the blood. So I rest my case at the cross. For now I have someone to champion my cause. I've been justified and satisfied. Oh, I have it all. So I rest my case at the cross. In the cross. In the cross be my glory ever. This covenant is binding by His blood and His word, and every time I'm in trouble, my case will be heard. 'Cause I've been justified, I have been satisfied. Oh, I have it all. So I rest my case at the cross. The
Hey everybody, we sure have enjoyed the National Quartet Convention here in Pigeon Forge. What a wonderful time we've had. I hope you enjoyed all the music, the great interviews, and all the things we got to do here. We'll see you. We need to make plans to come to Pigeon Forge next year. We got 10 more years right here in Pigeon Forge with a quartet convention. That's breaking news, so we'll see you this year.